Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Forrest over here, and welcome back to another live stream where we're doing nothing but just relaxing, chilling, and talking. Been almost a month since I last did one of these videos, but man, got a good amount of time got a good amount of things to talk about. And welcome, Kyler, to the chill stream. Now, this is going to be a fun one for me because we've got so many things to talk about. And of course, we're not going to be talking about the negative, sad, tragic moments that have happened since my last chill stream. Because this is where the power of positivity, I know I'm going to get this out of the new day. But this is where we're basically going to be talking about nothing but good things. Probably react to some things, maybe. We'll see. But in either event, we got so many things to talk about. So, first things first, excuse me. I'm just going to let the cat out of the bag. Alright, so the big cat out of the bag is, as you can see in below the video or live stream, whatever you're watching, you can see that I have passed another milestone relatively quickly, and I know exactly why that's the case. So, I just recently passed, it was like about a day or two ago, I just recently passed the whopping 450 subscriber milestone. Holy crap. And I know exactly what happened. So, let me just state for the record. Let me just say, well, actually, how about this? I'll just show it to you. This, okay? This is why. Because I spent literally 3 whole hours showing off these Pokemon cards. Well, a little over 3 hours showing them off. But let me tell you the whole backstory behind them, alright? So, and no, I'm not going to show them off again. I already did it once. But anyway, so about almost a week ago. It's going to be about 5 to 7 days ago. I did a video, doing an unboxing video for something that I just wanted to do it because I've seen so many other YouTubers do it, and I'm like, you know what? I'll do it myself. Why not? So then I did the unboxing video. I might do unboxing live streams now because of this one thing that happened. But anyway, so, hashtag I was there. Yes, he was. He was there for a good amount of it, if not all the way through. Unless he was just lurking at he was lurking at several points, I know that much. But anyway, so I did the unboxing video. It was a trainer box, I believe it was. It was one of those things that came up with like 10 booster packs, a Mewtwo card, those sleeves that you put. Yeah, he was. All 3 hours. Holy shit. I'm surprised this man wasn't dead. Sleeping. I mean sleeping, but I'm surprised this man wasn't sleepily dead at that point. But he probably was. But he was like, you know what? I want to be there to the end. Let's do it. I don't care how long it is. I'm going to do it anyway. But anyway. So I did the unboxing video, and then later on, for absolutely no reason, I had no idea, I had no reason to do this, I just decided to do it, and it was, boy, I don't care about YouTube stand at this point. If they gonna go after people who are kid-friendly and still act like, well, hey, you guys are making adult content, why should I care? But anyway, so after the unboxing video was made, I decided to do a live stream showing off the whole card collection for no reason. I just ultimately just was like, you know what? I'll show off my cards. Why not? Let's just do it. So then I did. And I think initially it was like somewhere between like 30 to 40 views, or 30 to 50 views, if not a little bit more, a little bit higher than 50 by that point, by the end of the stream. And then I keep coming back to it, and the freaking number has risen. It has kept on rising since that stream was uploaded as a VOD. It went from double-digit numbers, from like 50, 55 views, to 1,400 and some odd views on this video, with 111 Ayo Cosmo, how you doing tonight? But as I was saying, I had 1.4k views. I have 111 likes on that video from what I remember seeing at the time of this live stream going on. And because of that video, I went from 412 subscribers all the way up to 400, and by my last count, 62 subscribers. I would not be surprised if that number has grown a little bit since it happened. Oh, I know it did, dude. You want to know how I knew about it gaining so much traction a little bit? This freak 400. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. By the time I get done with this live stream, I might be at 500. No, I'm kidding. I know it ain't going to be that number. If I actually make it to 500 subscribers by the end of this live stream, I'm going to flip my lid. Kyler, you keep an eye on my subscriber count. I'm just saying. And if it reaches 500, you tell me. Man, this is just some crazy going on this past. It's mainly because of that. Oh man, bro. And you know the crazy part is, this time last week on the stream. Why? Oh, dude, you want to know my most viewed video right now currently? It's nowhere near that amount of views, but, and this is the funny part, the video that I did that I'm referencing is in the top 5, if not top 10 most viewed on my channel. The most viewed video, and I am not making this up, you can look for yourself. My most viewed video currently at 3.5k subscribers, viewers, is a literal random video that I decided to do. And basically what it was is basically an NFL halftime report from 2012. I am not kidding. That is literally my most viewed video right now. I'm surprised I haven't taken it down. And at the same time, I'm surprised the NFL hasn't copyrighted striked it yet, if I'm being honest. Next thing you know, boom. Hey, you got a copyright claim from NFL for posting this on your YouTube. You should know better. Dude, it was 2012. By that point, I was almost 20 years old. So, yeah, I should have known better, but at the same time, we were still teenagers. Actually, I was probably, I was 17 years old, so technically I was a kid, technically speaking. And even then, even though I should have known better, I'm like, yeah, screw it, I'll do it anyway. But anyway, but yeah, the fact that my channel has grown just based on that makes me want to potentially do other, like, unboxing live stream videos. Like, maybe get, like, 1 or 2 boxes, and then just stream them, like, show them off, and then just stream my unboxing these things here. Maybe? Maybe I should be like one of those YouTubers that are like I'm like do like 1 to 3 things. Live stream video games, do reaction videos, and do unboxing videos. If this is how it's going to be, with how that video has gotten, that might be my mentality going forward. Maybe, because here's the thing. I do make a good amount of money outside of YouTube, but I need to save up some money, because what I've been trying to do recently and somewhat slacking off on is saving up money to to move out of my parents' house and get an apartment finally. And I know exactly where it is, but I've been keeping a close eye on it, and as far as my knowledge goes, it's still available. But, you know, I'll keep you guys posted on that when we get to that moment. But anyway, so yeah, it's just been a bit of a wild ride. I am honestly going, like, batch crazy over it. But yeah, honestly, you know the crazy part is, because of how fast that count has grown, because of how fast it went from like 411 to, like, as Colin said earlier, 471, and I would not be surprised if it grew up a few numbers by that point. Gonna go to school. Well, have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your day at school. And I'll see you later, man. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, see you later. But yeah, so right now, I do want to state for the record that I am kind of thinking of. I do know what's going on with one thing here, and I want to talk about this too. So I heard yesterday, that being the 11th, by the way, not the 12th. Even though it's currently it is currently the day of the event taking place. Nintendo announced on the 11th that they are doing a Nintendo Direct showcasing, I believe it was at least 40 games, I think it was, they said that they are planning on releasing in the winter season. So I wanted to talk about that too. So we're going to switch gears a little bit from my channel to Nintendo's channel. If I am up early enough to do so, I will live stream the Nintendo Direct, live stream my reaction, but because of limitations on my end, I won't be able to actually show the event itself on my TV, but you guys will be able to hear it, though. So, yeah. I'm going to try to do it to where I'm not just making videos of the direct, my reaction to the direct, but I will be I do want to try to stream it if I can. And if I miss out on the event, you know what, I'll just live stream it and then just try to, just go ahead and just go along with it. And if people are going to be like, boy, you're a little bit behind, and I'll be like, I know, I overslept. Sue me. Jesus. But anyway. No, I wouldn't do that. But anyway. So yeah, I do look forward to that. And, 470... Boy, I didn't mean for you to just tell me the numbers straight up. I was just kidding earlier. I didn't mean for you to actually tell me the number. Oh yeah, he's going to be like, 72. Let's see, I'm going to keep an eye on the number. 73! You're at 473 subscribers, man! I didn't mean for you to actually do that. But anyway, but let's talk about that. Since now I know that we got some people who may be coming in and out here that I know have a Switch. What games do we think they're going to be talking about? One game that I think they might be talking about, if I'm being completely honest here, is the Breath of the Wild sequel that they have been hyping up to no end at this point. Well, I wouldn't really say to no end, but they've been hyping it up at every Nintendo Direct for a while now. Except for the one for the indie world that obviously was aimed at the indie game developers that are releasing games on the Nintendo Switch. But you see what I'm saying here. So I would say Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 will be talked about. I feel like they might be talking about that in more detail. Maybe they might talk about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because, and here's the reason why I say that. Because I feel like the next wave is going to be released at some point in the wintertime. Whether it's November, December, January, or February. I feel like it's going to be released in one of those 4 months, if I'm being completely honest with you here. Even though the last one released July or August. It was in the last month or the month before that when they released the Wave 2 DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So yeah, those are two things that I'm looking forward to. What else do I look forward to? Nintendo Switch Online. Because I don't know if they're going to talk about it this month or if they're going to save it for its own video next month. Because I know they're going to probably be doing a 1-year anniversary video for the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. Maybe. But I think they might talk about the next batch of games that they have coming up. And they'll probably talk about, well, here's the game. Well, we show you all these lists of games that we got coming up for you here. But here is the next game that's coming out for this month. Whether they release it on the same day, like after the presentation. Oh my god, first of all, if they do, you know I'll be playing it, regardless of what it is, maybe. But anyway, because it is getting close to that time where they announce what the next wave, what the next N64 game is. And in case anybody's wondering, I have, oh yeah, GTA 6. Oh yeah, Nintendo being like, yeah, oh yeah, we oh, I almost thought something was there, but anyway, we allowed the GTA the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition on our systems for the first time ever since what was it? Chinatown Wars on the Nintendo DS. So yeah, we were being nice this time. So yeah, you know what? We're gonna release GTA 5 for the Nintendo Switch, because why not? And I say GTA 5 because honestly, at this point, it would not surprise me at all. Considering how the GTA 5 has been out on PS3, PS4, and PS5, I would not be surprised if they're like, you know what, let's branch GTA 5 onto the Nintendo Switch. It's a joke, by the way. I honestly don't expect them to do that, but if they actually do release GTA 5 on the Nintendo Switch, I honestly would not get it because I already got it on my PlayStation. And do I really want to go through doing story mode all over again on that game when I was kind of going through that hassle of doing the same thing with the GTA Trilogy on the Switch when I already had it on the PS4? Most likely not. And I would not be surprised if anybody else would do that. I already had to get it on my PS5. Yeah. You know what? You'll have to tell me one of these days how different that game is. I don't think there probably is that much difference, but I know that they probably implemented some new things to the PS5 version that, just like how the PS4 had things that were not in the PS3 version, there are going to be things that were probably in the PS5 version that were not in the PS4 version, unless it's basically the PS4 version, but with different, but with different ways the game is played, because I know that they have like the what is it? That something feedback on the trigger buttons. I know about that, so I would not be surprised if that's obviously one thing that they did. But yeah, I really don't see GTA being announced on this Switch. Just because the trilogy was announced as being released on the Switch as well. Let's see, what else do I think? So many people are looking at Mario, at another Mario game. What are we going to be seeing? What Mario game are you guys expecting? Sunshine 2? I swear to God, if they actually finally release a sequel to Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube, I would be amazed. I really would. I would be like, holy shit. Let's see, what else will we have? I could probably see, Galaxy 3. Honestly, I could see them more making a Galaxy 3 than a Sunshine 2. Because it's been way too long. But anyway, what else do we have? Maybe a Luigi's Mansion 4 for the near future, maybe? I don't know. If I had to go with games that I would like to see being brought on the Switch from the Wii U days, definitely the Legend of Zelda games that were HD remakes of the original games. That would be uh, the Wind Waker and what was it? The Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. And I'm saying that because, of course, this. Because of this right here. And yes, I actually have the game. Is it? And yes, it is right there in its case, so I don't lose it. Currently, my Switch is being inhabited by Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because honestly, I've played that game for a while now, and I enjoy it. But anyway, I honestly would like to see Star Fox Zero on the Switch, just because why not? You know, I would love to see that game on the Switch. Even though I know that some people didn't really care too much for the Switch version, or not the Switch, the Wii U game back then, I honestly think it might not be that bad. Star Fox Assault. Oh! 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 You mean this game? I just hit my fucking hand. I just hit my hand with my case. My case is like, how dare you show off on him? Bang! Just hit my hand, right? Just like that. And it's like, ah! You know what? Honestly, if I wanted to, if there was... Honestly, though, the only sad part about this game is I can't play it. I don't have a Wii right now. I don't have a GameCube or a Wii, so I can't really play this game, even if I wanted to. You know what I just realized? I'm looking at myself through the camera, and I realized I got like this fucking Vince Russo facial hair. At least my hair is not gray and white. But I got that Vince Russo beard and mustache going on. But honestly though, this was my this game, I most likely, just like how I will not part ways with this game for reasons. I don't think I need to go into the story again, but TLDR, this game cost $100, and I traded basically my Wii and a number of games, as well as the controllers and all that with it. And whatever money I got from that, as well as whatever money I had on me, on my card at the time, basically went toward this game. And that's basically my most prized possession. My second most prized possession would probably be this one. On the grounds that, even though I know it probably isn't going to be that much to trade, it's not going to cost that much to trade, this was actually my very first GameCube game. When I got it and a GameCube for Christmas in 2005. 2005 going into 2006 before we got the Wii, which basically made getting the GameCube kind of redundant. But anyway, so we got this so I got this along with the GameCube in 2005 for Christmas. And I enjoyed it. I even remember playing the demo of it before I don't know if it was before the game released or while the game was released, but they did have this game playable in some stores that I went to when I was a kid, and I was just blown away with this game. It is honestly in my opinion, it is one of the best games I've ever played. A lot better than Star Fox Adventures. Even though the one thing about Adventures is at least it's more open, like, that game is more open world, while this one is more like, this game is more like part rail shooter, part open world, kind of, because there are some levels where you are traveling around on foot in a stage. So, yeah, there's that. The only thing that I can't do with this game is save on it because, of course, I don't have. This is honestly, this game right here is honestly, um, because there was only like one other game that I got on the GameCube, and that was Pokemon Coliseum. And that was back when I was such a big diehard fan of Pokemon. Like I'm kind of a fan of Pokemon right now still. I mean hell, you see my Pokemon card collection. That should tell you how much of a fan of Pokemon I am right now. um but anyway, but yeah, there are like dude, I could show off you know what I could probably do? You know what we should do, honestly? Should I honestly should I do it though? What I'm thinking of doing, showing off all my video games that I got at this point, not including my digital games, because then we'd be here forever. We would be here forever if I showed off my digital games on my Switch, my PlayStations. It'd just be too crazy. Do it. Oh, you want me to do it? All right. All right. Just bear with me for a second here. Hold on a second. Let's get started. Hold on a second here. This man said, do it! Oh, you know what? I just realized there's a whole other... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Before I do that, I just realized something. I just noticed something here. I got more Pokemon cards right here. Do it! I got more Pokemon cards. Shit, I want. You know what? You know what? Let's do. You know what? Hold on. Let me see my cards real quick here. Dude, I honestly forgot these cards were in this case here. Holy shit. Hold on a second here. Let me see something here. Hold on. Hold on a second. We're gonna do something crazy here. Alright? You know what? We're gonna do something crazy here. What I'm doing here right now is this is gonna be so crazy that I'm actually doing this for some reason. Hold on. Hold on a second here. I'm actually gonna... We're gonna show off these cards that I honestly forgot even existed for some time now. Hold on a second here. Actually, no, I'm gonna do it like this here. Hold on one moment here. We're gonna get through this, yeah. Yep, so you're seeing me right now doing what I was doing the one time. Basically, taking all my cards and pretty much alphabetizing them. Just give me a second and we will actually show off my a number of my card collections here. One more time. The fact that this card actually has 80 HP is kind of surprising to me. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest here. You'll see what I mean when I get to it. Heck, this one has fucking 90 jeez. Cheesy cow, man. Okay, the fact that this one has 60 is surprising to me. But then again, I do have cards of this kind right here. Ooh, this one's actually another cute card here. Let's get the trainer out of there. Oh, another one of these cards. Okay. Let's go back up to this one here. There's that. Now I'm gonna have to redo my Pokemon cards again and put these cards in it. That's gonna be fun. Just give me 1 second, we'll be right with you. Hold on. Why am I doing this? I don't even know. Why am I doing this now? I don't even know. Oh, God, Jesus. Gee, oh, yo, that's actually a pretty good card, man. That's actually a pretty good card for that amount. Anyway. Alright, we're getting close to the end there. Oh god, it's another one of these freaking Pokemon here. Because I have scars for this one Pokemon. Because of the fact that I had so many copies of this one card of it. It's crazy. It's kind of funny to me. Wait a minute. Hello, my boy. I almost accidentally incorrected it. But now I got it fixed. Alright. There's that. Oh, another one of these cards. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Dude. I'm actually surprised I somehow did not even notice these cards were even in here. In my deck for some reason. Like, I had no idea these were here until literally just now. Just give me a moment and we'll get back to the task at hand. Let's see. Jeez, how many of this one Pokemon do I have? Jesus. Alright, so we got that one there. Oh, this one's cool. Another one of these freaking cards here. I know, I'm not talking much, and I'm looking more at the screen than I am at the cards. Execute order. Pokemon. Yes, my lord. Anyway. Oh, another one of these cards here. I got... Okay. So I got two of the same there. Y'all will see what I mean when I get to it. Alright, so there's that. Oh, jeez, this is actually one of the more stronger Pokemon there. Ooh, this one. Cool. Actually, that Pokemon's actually kind of cute, if I'm being honest. Anyway, again, y'all will see what I mean when we get to him. Oh, here's another good card. Oh, you know what? I remember getting that Pokemon in this Pokemon that I'm about to talk about here soon. How many of these Pokemon cards do I got? Jesus. That's what I was saying to myself the other day. When I was looking at these cards that I'm looking at, that's what I was telling myself the other day about them. It was kind of crazy, bro. Oh, okay. Y'all will see what I mean when I'm going like that crazy on them. Y'all will see what I mean. But for now, y'all are gonna have to wait while I get these cards straightened out. Doing what I was doing the last time I was doing these cards. Dealing with these cards, okay. I swear to God, if anybody tries to poke fun at what I just said, or how I said what I just said, it's gonna be bad. Anyway, there's that. Where is it? Okay, there it is. There's that. Yep. Oh, that is a good card. Yes, it is. Y'all will see why I'm laughing in a moment here. Give me a second here. Oh, that's actually pretty cute. Oh my god, this card looking like, ha! They'll never get past me. And then they'll be like, oh, I got past you. What you gonna do about that, man? Huh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do shit. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. There's this one. Alright. Alright, we're getting there. I can see we're at the end. We got like literally just 2 cards left. Literally 2 cards left. And I'm going the wrong way. Should be going in the 80s, not the... There we go. Alright, once I get the... Okay, we got them all. Alright! I got all the... So first off, I'm just going to show the trainer cards here. There's the trainer cards. Now we're doing another... We're going to be doing... So now I'm going to be showing off all the Pokemon cards from the least amount of HP, with this last card right here being the highest. Are we ready? Yes, we are. Let's do this. Alright, so... Here, actually, well, I don't know if I should. You know what, honestly, let's go ahead and I'll just turn the camera around. So, here we go. There we go. So we're going to start things off with, of course, this man right here. Gotta go with the weakest one here, Magikarp. Oh, wait, hold on, let me fix my thing there. And I know my table's a mess. I know, and you don't have to tell me, And if you do, I'm gonna time you out. No, I'm kidding, I'm not gonna time you out over that. Anyway, here we go, Magikarp. Going into the 50s, we got Eevee. PS3! Yep, that's my PS3 in the background. Execute. Gibble. I can't do this right. Okay, here we go. Gibble. Petalil. Skrelp. Wait. Actually, I got it backwards, but there's Phantom. Spritzy. Now I got it right here with what I got showing up here. Spritzy. Voltorb. Chikorita. Krogunk. Alolan Dugtrio. We're now starting into the 60s, by the way, if you weren't paying attention to the numbers. Ducklet. Eevee. Another Eevee. Oh, that's actually kind of cute. But there's another Eevee. Finnegan. Froakie. No chest pin, sadly. Gibble. 2 copies of the same Glameow. So let's get rid of both of them. Litwick. Magnemite. Misdreavus. Shinx. Shroomish. Staryu. Going into the 70s. Now we got Bulbasaur. Buttlebee. Electabuzz. Sorry. Look at this Pokemon. He's like, you think you have what it takes to beat me? All you need is a rock type Pokemon and you can beat me. But if you don't, I win. Anyway. Lampent. 2 of the same. Right there, by the way. 2 of the same there. Salandit. Look at this guy. He's like, I wonder what I'm going to steal today. I don't know. Just something. I don't know what I'm going to steal today, but I'm going to steal something. Wait a minute. Ah, crap, I did it again. And Nuzleaf. Now I got it back up to speed now. I swear, if I do it again, if I do it again, I'm going to be crazy. Wimpod. And now going in the 80s, we have Brazen. Corsola. Magneton. Metapod. Holographic, by the way. A background holographic Metapod. Monferno, another Nuzleaf, Turtwig. How this Pokemon is at 80, I don't even know, but whatever. And at 90, we have Bayleaf, Electrode, Hippopotas, looking like a Hippowdon in this one, if I'm being honest. Carnivine, now we're going into the hundreds with Carnivine. Look at that face. She's a real Venus flytrap. Anyway, Machoke, Holographic Slurpuff, as you can tell, as you can see. And going from the 100 to 110s, we have Electivire. Alright, hold on, let me fix these cards now, because y'all are about to see the cards that I already have in front. We have Gumshoos. Gonna get a quick one on me. Honchkrow. I almost thought that was something else, but yeah, that's Honch. I thought that was something else in the background of that card. Got Slurpuff, like, that's right, boy. What you gonna do? Nothing, that's boy. Anyway, Skarmory. It's a little weird looking artwork, but okay. And going from the 110s, by the way, to the 130s, we got Beware, Chandelure, or Walmu as I like to call him, because there's actually a YouTuber that goes by that name, who is actually just drawn as a Chandelure. Anyway, we also have Diggersby. What is he doing? Oh, looks like he's just relaxing in there. Then we got one of the legendaries in Reshiram, and I do have a black Urem. But to finish us off, we have a holographic Snorlax, not from the original thing, but those are there. Hey, Fisher Roland, how you doing tonight? And we got Golurk, and now to finish us off, we have Magnezone. And there you go. Those are the rest of the cards that I honestly forgot that I even had. I honest to God truth forgot that I had those cards. But anyway. Excuse me. But anyway. Yeah, so honestly, these are actually some pretty good cards if I'm being honest right there. Yeah, I knew you was gonna do that. But anyway, enough about the Pokemon cards. I was actually trying to do something before I noticed that I had those cards. And so, we are going to look at those cards, right? Or not cards. We're going to look at those games right now. We're going to go and get a handful of them, and we're just going to go from there. Starting with this first set right here. Starting alphabetically, of course. So I'm going to have to move all these games out of the way. And I know there's a few games over here on my left that you guys may or may not be seeing. Actually, hold on. Let me see if these ones also go along with these other ones right here. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. You're newly subbed? Matt, well, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate the subscription while I'm getting my games out. Oh, great movie, dark themes. I just wanted to point that out. Great movie, but dark themes there, bro. Alright, I think I got everything. Yep, that was actually... So actually, I'm gonna get this game over there. So, yeah. Alright, so I have these games right here in front of right there beside me. Alright. Anyway. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm really on time, but I haven't... What? Anyway, I'm really interested, but I haven't seen... I honestly don't understand what you're saying, if I'm being honest, Fisher, you can retype that. So, because I'm not sure how how to read that, but okay. Interested. Okay. Okay. I get it now. Okay. So, let's take a look at what games I have, and then we're gonna see if anybody remembers these games from way back when. So, first thing starting off, we have, even though it's probably being looked a little bit messed up here for the time being, we have ATV Off-Road Fury. I have some childhood memories of this game. You don't remember that. You don't remember no, I'm kidding. But yeah, this game, I've had a few childhood memories with this game. I know that it has spawned 3 other sequels, and I do have number 2 right here. This is the first of 3 sequels here with this one. It's with the rock eyebrow meme. But yeah, I had more of a childhood with this one, more of a childhood memory with this game, compared to this one. I don't think I've ever played this game. But yeah, I might do those games in the future for those who haven't played them or seen them or whatnot. Oh, Kyle's definitely gonna love these ones here, because I have Arkham Asylum, his favorite game, Arkham City, and Arkham Origins. I told you he was gonna like him. He's like, yes! I told you he was gonna like him. But yeah. For those, even Fincher's like, yeah, boy, you gotta get in those games, man. But yeah, these 3 games. I actually have played all 3 of them from the beginning, but I haven't gotten very far in those games. But yeah, I actually like them because they are, like, compared to other Batman games, they're like one of if not the darkest Batman games. And just in case you didn't know, I do have Batman Arkham Knight on PlayStation 4, so there's that too. Coming up next, we have this game that you may or may not know, depends on who you are. Black. I was gonna say something, but I don't want to be called. I don't want to be canceled. But yeah, this one right here. Okay, so Black. Let me just put it this way. It is a type of game that is supposed to be very destructive. From what I played, it is pretty destructive, but not like sandbox destructive kind of craziness. But yeah, this is. I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm not sure how to describe it really, because it wasn't part of my childhood. But yeah, otherwise, I might play this game at a later point. Maybe. We'll see. Next up, who's a Call of Duty fan in the house? Because we got Call of Duty World at War. Call of Duty World at War. The last World War II game that was made before Call of Duty World War II for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One. I believe this was the game that started the trend of zombies, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I've heard of it right. But yeah. Both are fire games, don't at me. Black Ops 2. I have played it, but I do not own it, sadly. If I ever find a copy and I think it's at a good price, I might get it, but for now, this is the only copy outside of Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and World War 2, and Modern Warfare. I don't have Modern Warfare 2 yet, and I think it's coming out soon. I don't know if I want to get it because I played the story mode of Modern Warfare, and it wasn't that bad, but it was kind of hit and miss with me on that one. But yeah, this one, I might try it down the line. Now we're going to start one of a few movie tie-in games. Oh, you just bought the Vaulted Edition? On this game, you bought the Vaulted Edition of this game? Wow, okay. I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge. Who am I to judge? But anyway, the first of many movie games that I have in my possession. Cars. I know that... Oh, the Modern Warfare 2? Oh, okay. Alright. Hey, you gotta understand, Kyler. I don't know about that. But anyway, so this one. This game is supposed to take place takes place after the events of the first movie. That came out shortly before this one, before the game came out. But the games were so successful that they came out with, I believe it was maybe the other two movie tie-in games with Cars 2 and 3, as well as Cars International and Cars Race-O-Rama. We don't talk about country music here because I know there's a friend of mine that doesn't like country music. That may or may not be here. I don't know. She might be lurking at this point. I'm not sure. But anyway, we don't talk about country music. Anyway, even though we all know that country music is not as bad as what other people think it is. I already know of a genre worse than that. But anyways, and now they're gonna start singing it. Anyway, show of hands here. How many Crash Bandicoot fans we got in the house? Quick show of hands. Because the next game I have in my hand right now is a Crash game. Crash Twinsanity, to be exact. Kind of like, both hands in the air. Anyway, you got Crash Twinsanity. I have played the beginning portion of this game, and I got started on the cave part of the level before I ultimately stopped playing altogether. Now, I'm not going to say that I hate this game, but because I haven't played it all the way through, I can't really talk much about it. But yeah, this game right here, I remember seeing a few bits and pieces of the game growing up, but I never owned a copy of it. The Crash games that I owned were Crash Nitro Kart on PlayStation 2, Crash Raptor Cortex on PlayStation 2, and Crash Tag Team Racing on PlayStation 2 and PlayStation Portable. Those were the only games of Crash games that I had up until my uncle, who lost his PlayStation 1 in a fire, gave me and my sister Crash Team Racing and Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. But yeah, this game, not bad, but I haven't finished it all the way through, but it's not bad from what I played. Alright, next set of games, gonna be from D to start of J. To the start of J. So that would mean, actually here, what I'm seeing is correct. This game would actually be coming up next. This game that is coming up next, you may be asking, Cyberpunk 2077. I can hear Kyle being like, I don't know how Colin's going to be like with this game, but this game, he's like, oh no. Yeah, I still have the copy of this game, which I bought alongside of another game. He may or may not remember that moment, but I do remember. I'm not going to play it. I'm not saying y'all have to play it. I'm just showing them off. We keep it at PG-13. Are you thinking what I think you're thinking, Kyler? If it's what I think you're thinking, is it from that one moment from a certain Zenzai's video that we watched some time ago? Yep, I knew it. Honestly, though, for what it was worth, playing this game with Kyler off stream, this game, it's kind of fun, but because of some bullshit, yeah, it's not Grand Theft Auto. Definitely not. But now we can... Oh, Kyle's going to hate me for one of these games that I'm about to show, but we'll get to that in a moment. But anyway, I thought it was Denkop's goal, but it's funny nonetheless. Yeah. It was either Denkop's or Zenzai's. I don't fucking know. But anyway, next game. Actually, hold up a second. Well, wait. Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. It's actually underneath all these games. Technically speaking, this game would be next, but I've already shown it off a few times, so we're gonna skip it. We're gonna skip that. The only reason why that game was worth $100, the only reason why that game was worth $100 is because it has a bonus disc that was only exclusive to people who bought the game at GameStop. That was it. But anyway, next game we have Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2. Now, how do I describe this game? This game is not bad, but honestly, if I'm going to pick between this and Budokai Tenkaichi 3, I'm going to go with Tenkaichi 3 a little bit here. Because Tenkaichi 3 has so much more stuff to it compared to this. Especially the fucking roster. Oh my god, I said a bad word. Cancelled! Anyway. Yeah, this game's not bad, but I prefer Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Oh, comments really... I'm just going to show this one, and then we're just going to move on. Enough said. Enough said. Enough said. Enough said. I'm not going to show that game any more than I already have. And I have not... Now, a little bit of... Now, for context reasons, okay? That game was what my nephew wanted. He actually he was the one that wanted that game. And I kid you not, I could even ask him. Even if I asked him though, he's probably going to say, no I didn't, you wanted it. But I know he wanted it because I was with him and his mom was with us. So, yeah. So I know it was him that wanted it, not me. Next up, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. Never played this game. I only got it in my possession because it was bundled with a PlayStation 2 that I just wanted to get. And so I got it, and this game came along with it. And so here it is. It's in my possession now. So yeah, there's that. I never played it, but if I had to guess, it's probably something along the lines of Metal Gear Solid, where you gotta be sneaky as shit. Oh, this one's gonna be fun. So, Grand Theft Auto fans in the house. Guess what? I have all but maybe one of them on PlayStation 2. I'm talking Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and even Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. I know I have Grand Theft Auto 4 somewhere around here. I don't know where the fucking game's at. But I know I got it around here somewhere. Actually, hold on a second. It's probably on this table that's behind me. Hold on, I'm gonna stand up here real quick. Let's see, I got this game, but let's be honest, who the fuck cares about the guy on that cover? That dude's a fucking drama! He's a drama queen anyway. Anyway, found some more games. I actually found some more games that are in the pile here. Let's start with the two that I'm missing out on before we continue on. We got Crash Insane Trilogy. It's not that bad, but not the best either. Anyway, probably need to head out. See you. Alright, see you later. Fisher, thanks for dropping by. And then we got Drive Club. I don't really play that game because, honestly, I think it's just trash. It's just terrible. Anyway, let's see. Gonna put these games. Let's see here. Alright, hold on a second here. Give me a moment. Be right with this again. Hold on 1 second. There's that. Let's see. That goes there. then it's that, then it's this, then it's that. Actually, these ones have to go through this here. So this one's right. Hold on a second, I'll be right with you. Hold on a second. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Anyway. Okay. So now that I got this all straightened out here, we can continue on with what I was about to do, what I was about to show off before I realized I was making one kind of mistake. But yeah, I do have GTA 4 somewhere around here, I just don't know where. Continuing on though, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Haven't really gotten that far with it. Because there's a part that I'm stuck on it when I'm trying to play this game. But maybe I might play it if I can figure this shit out. Maybe. We'll see what happens. And for the classic PS1 fans over here that might be interested in this game here, we got the Jak and Daxter HD collection from your boys Naughty Dog. Yes. And no, I haven't played them at all. I can't say anything about them. I can't. I just can't. But now, it's time for us to finish off the top row of the games that I have here. Yes, neither have I. Well, then why are you calling them fire, man? What the heck? Anyway. So, next up. Any Jaws fans in the house? Because we got Jaws Unleashed. This game. I remember when I first seen this game, the trailer for this game. Let me just say it scared the shit out of me. When I was a kid, of course. But yeah, this game is not bad because at least you can play as a shark. But at the same time, it's kind of messy all over the place, if I'm being honest with you. So that's movie game number 2, and now we're over in the M's. Actually, no, we're actually in the L's, because I got the Lego Marvel collection here alongside all this stuff here. Haven't played them all the way through, so I can't really talk about them. So we're moving on from that. And we also got a few other things that we got to look at before we get to the next PS2 game that I have here. We got the game that a certain friend of mine, he knows who he is, got me one time, and that's the Marvel's Avengers. I'm probably around the halfway mark of the game, I'm not sure. But yeah, this game. Not a bad game. But I don't know how to feel about it because I haven't played it all the way through, but the story so far is pretty interesting to me. But then we also got the HD remake of Medieval, which I still have to finish. So yeah, we'll see about that. And maybe by the time I get done with this game, I might play the original version on this, because I've heard that you can actually play the original version on this version as well. So that'd be fun. And that's all the M's on the PS4 side. Let's go with the next game in our hand. We have Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. Excuse me. This game is kind of hard. For an E10 rated game, this game is kind of hard to me. It's not, like, super hard, but, could be better. Oh, Mortal Kombat fans in the house. We got Mortal Kombat Deception, Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Shut the fuck up, bitch. And Mortal Kombat Armageddon. All 3 games I played, all 3 games I have not finished the story mode of. Mercado 1011. Welcome to the stream, and welcome from Kansas. She says, welcome to the stream. Hope you are enjoying. Hope you have a good time here. Just showing off some games that I have as far as physical copies go. And now it's time. Oh, Kyle's gonna he may or may not hate me, but the only reason why I got this game was again because of another game. I got it in a thing there. I don't know where. I think I got this in a thing of games along with that one PS2 I mentioned earlier. But NBA 2K6. Never played it. Never have I ever played it because I'm not much of a basketball fan. Yeah, no. But we don't want to talk about well, unless you're a basketball fan, you know, that's when if you're a basketball fan, alright, but if not, yeah. Instead, how about we just talk about football, and more football. Literally. All 3 NCAA footballs. 8 NCAA college footballs. Yes. Oh yeah, and because I accidentally skipped it, I'm just going to say this much. I'm just going to show this for 1 minute. For like 1 second actually. And then we're moving on. Because this person on the cover of this game, as much as I don't mind this game, the guy on the cover is a diva. Enough said. Enough said, and enough has been shown. Let's see here. Well, I'm gonna be expecting Carlo to be flipping his fucking lid over that. Moving on with the next games, we have... Yep, I knew he was gonna do that. Well, now we're gonna be dealing with some classics, some not so classics games here. We do have something here, but so I have to start with something up here. NASCAR Heat 5. I still need to go on career mode for that game. Oh my god! I just noticed there's the next game that I'm gonna have to show after I get done with this pile. And Carhartt's probably not gonna like it. Maybe. Oh jeez, bro. But yeah, NASCAR. Great racing game, realistic racing game. I would recommend it for those who enjoy racing games as a whole, even if you're not a NASCAR fan. We also have Need for Speed Rivals and Need for Speed Most Wanted. Enough said, because I have not played either game in a while, so I don't know how they play out nowadays. Next up. Okay, so looking at this, I just realized not only that. Okay, so I just want to state for the record for this next game. It's only in my pile because my nephew doesn't have a PlayStation 4, but this game was one that I got him for his birthday about 2 years ago. So about 1 or 2 years ago. So y'all better not be laughing when I show this game. This is my nephew's, not mine, but it's in my possession because my nephew doesn't have a PS4. Either way. Moving on. Next up we have Pitfall, The Lost Expedition. This was one of my childhood games growing up. I didn't really mind it, but some of the things about the game scared me. Like, going from holes, like man-eating gaping holes that'll chew on you a little bit, but then spit you out. But they'll eat howling monkeys or human tikis for some reason. But either way, yeah, they'll eat just about anything except for Pitfall Harry for some reason. But I'm pretty sure there's more scarier things in this game that I don't know. Yo, this man. URS. So you know that Cyberpunk 2077 game that I showed you guys earlier? Well, this was the game that I bought along with it. Resident Evil 8 Village. Still haven't played it yet because I wanted to get through Resident Evil 1 The only problem that I have with that game is that the camera system sucks. But I have to play that game in order for me to get through the whole story. I really want to play through all the games that are part of the main story, even with the spin-offs. Because I honestly want to enjoy every Resident Evil game I can get my hands on right now. Anyway, next up, any Simpsons fans in the house? Because I got 3 Simpsons games right here. And they are in no particular order. Let's see here. Resident Evil 5 and 6 are online. If you want to even play them, I'm more than glad to join you. Alright. But anyway, we're going to show off the Simpsons games. We have Simpsons Road Rage. I actually have Revelations 1 and 2, I think. I'm not sure. But I know we got 5 and 6. But anyway, got Simpsons Road Rage. Which is... Now, here's the funny thing. Alright, so this is basically Simpsons Crazy Taxi. We got Simpsons Hit and Run, which is basically the Simpsons version of Grand Theft Auto. And then, in case you want probably the more obscure game, the Simpsons game, based on the Simpsons movie when it came out around the same time. Not really my cup of tea, that last one, because I've tried playing it, and it's not the best, but it's far from the worst game I've ever played. Now we have a shooter game in the midst. SOCOM U.S. Navy SEALs. Never played this game. But you know what? I just realized something. You know what? This just reminded me. There's a game that I found on the Switch. That's basically World War... You know what? Actually, here. I'm actually going to show this game off real quick. I don't have it on. I haven't bought it because I'm not sure if I want to play it. But while that is loading, I'll show off the rest of my games. We got Sonic fans rejoice because I have Sonic Heroes. Maybe if you like it, I don't know. But yeah, I have Sonic Heroes. I played this game in the stores, but I never owned a copy of this game. The only Sonic game that I ever owned, really, was Sonic Riders. And that's it. And I'm talking the OG Sonic Riders, not the sequels that have since come out. And I am messing up with my controller. Hold on a second. I'm messing up on my password for some reason. I don't know why, but I am. And for the Spider-Man fans, one of the best games ever made. Do I need to say more? Dude's like, yeah! Like, as soon as I show this, he's like, yeah! Anyway. Childhood game. Right here. I love the movie. I've never finished the game all the way through. But yeah. I love this game. Dude, the fact that I actually have... Dude, this freaking power right here. I got it literally powered up right here in my arm. This is where... You see where my shoulder is? It's literally right there. Almost level with my shoulder. Like, almost up to here. But currently it's right here. But anyway... You know what? You know the sad part is, though? Outside of having to try to find this one game... This one World War II game... If I can find it. Actually, hold on a second here. I know a better way of looking it up here. I know a better way of looking it up here. Let me see here. I remember seeing it. Now I gotta try to find it. I just remembered seeing it. Where was it at? Wait, was it this one? Oh yeah, it was this one. This one right here, I gotta show this to you. This was the game I was seeing the other day. Easy Red 2. Of course you can tell that it's actually something different here. I wanna play the trailer. I wanna turn my light on so you guys can see it better. Because I want you guys to see this trailer and tell me what you think of this game after you see it. Rated them for mature for blood and violence. In-game footage. Authentic World War II combat with sandbox feature, destructible environments, open world battles, simulative shooting system, FPS and third person, vehicle cruise system, motion capture animations, drivable planes, tank hunting, inside world artillery system, realistic bullet penetration, mixed combat, realistic damage system, squad and roll system. Play as every faction. Inventory system. Historical battles of World War II. More than 70 vehicles, artillery, and static guns. And much more. Easy Red 2. And that game, in case you're wondering, $7.99. That's how much it costs. He's like, maybe not, I don't know. Oh, but I better be careful because I'm about to lose my games if I'm not too careful here. Alright, hold on. Oh, I hope I didn't break something there. I don't know what I just did, but I just did something there. I don't want to play that game. Alright. Hold on 1 second here. Hold on 1 second here. I'm going to show off the next games, but after I look through these games over here, I'm like, yep, I did. Alright. Are you all ready for the grand finale of all the games that I have in my hands? Because we got a lot of games right here. Are you all ready? Because we got a lot of games. And when I say a lot of games, I mean a lot of them. So we're going to start out with this hands right here. With these ones right here. Starting us off, we went from one of the best games to what is regarded as one of the worst games ever made. Ah, you SpongeBob. Yep. I don't know why I bought this, but I did. And, like, I know so many people trash on it, but I have not played that game all the way through. I mean, yes, I know of the... excuse me. I know of the opening intro, and I know that it's terrible. I get it. I know. Y'all don't have to tell me anything about it. I just do, alright? You don't have to keep on... You don't have to say, it's trash. I know it's considered one of the worst games, one of the worst Spider-Man games ever, as well as one of the worst games ever, but I can't agree or disagree with it because I haven't played it all the way through, if I even want to do that. But anyway, let's go from one of the worst games to one of the best games ever made. It's SpongeBob, Battle for Bikini Bottom, Rehydrated! Woo! Still better than the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game. I don't have any of the Spider-Man 2 things, though. But yeah, I got SpongeBob. We already know I got the rehydrated version. We all know about that. Now we're going to go to a PS1 game. I have others, but they're in my camper, and I'm not going through the hassle of trying to look for them. Yeah, we got Spider-Man. Star Wars Rebel Assault 2, The Hidden Empire. You most likely don't know of it because it was from way back when. And I don't blame you. Because it's one of the... God damn it. It's considered one of the worst Star Wars games ever made. But anyway... Shut the fuck up. Anyway... Next up, this is another most probably obscure game, but Super Trucks Racing. You know what, actually, the funny part is, I think when I looked at the manual one time, I believe it said, let me see here. Trying to find something here. Trying to see about something here, because I could have swore it said something about this company in the game. Hold on 1 second. Just trying to see something here, but I remember as I was... I don't think it actually tells me here. Yeah, I don't think it does. Either way. I remember there was something about a game company that I think was actually... It was one of these games where it showed that there was a game company that was actually based in Ohio, but I can't remember which one it was. Which game it was that showed that off. But anyway, that was Super Trucks Racing. You most likely don't know about that. Anyway, next up we have UFC 2009 Undisputed and UFC Undisputed 2010. I don't know if they're... Nope, also no. You just say that because it's UFC. You just say that shit because it's UFC and not wrestling. Well, fear not. Because literally everything here from here on in is all wrestling. I'm talking. Let's go through this one at a time and you tell me which game you like what you think of the games if you played with them, Kyler. Let's go at it one at a time then, buddy. First and foremost, the first PS2 Smackdown game released, WWF Smackdown, Just Bring It. It would later have a re-release of WWE Smackdown, Just Bring It, after the company had to change their name because the World Wildlife Fund were a bunch of people that didn't want to have any fun and let the WWF just be the WWF, which is kind of weird to me because both companies had the WWF initials ever since 1984, because the World Wildlife Fund was founded in 1970s, while the WWF at that time was going under the Worldwide Wrestling Federation before they went to World Wrestling Federation. And they didn't, like, they had all this time to sue WWE for that. Like, even during the Attitude Era, they never bothered to do it, but they did in the Ruthless Aggression Era. What the Anyway, next game we have on our list of games, WWE Smackdown, Shut Your Mouth. One of my favorite rosters, if I'm being honest with you here, but I haven't played it all the way through. I honestly would want to play Season Mode, and if I do, I want to play as wrestlers that appear in every WWE game up to this point. So, like right now, the only wrestler I can think of is Kane and The Undertaker, and that's it. And I mean, like, people that you can play from the get-go, like, you don't have to worry about anything else. But anyway, the one game that is regarded, the next game that we got on our list is the one game that is regarded as one of, if not the greatest wrestling games of all time. WWE Smackdown, Here Comes the Pain. I actually grew up with this game because my relative on my father's side had this game. And it was really fun. And with this game, I actually am playing as Kane, and he is currently the Intercontinental Champion. And I do have him wearing his mask because I wanted to buy the masked Kane. Because honestly, I think the masked Kane looked better than the unmasked Kane with that shirt that he has on in the game. But anyway, next up we have WWE Smackdown vs. Raw, and this was another game where I was playing as Kane. But this version of Kane is my favorite attire of Kane that he would wear for a number of years, actually. But yeah, this game, not bad. Next up, we have WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2006. That's the first non-10 out of 10 rating he gives a wrestling game. 2006. It is a fun game. But holy crap, does this game have some of the hardest ways to unlock wrestlers. But we're going from a game that has some of the hardest methods of, some of the hardest ways of wrestling to one of the easiest, actually. WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2007. I love this game. I'll be honest. I really love this game. One of my favorite wrestling games ever. I would agree with that rating, if not give it a full 10 on 10. But anyway, next up we have not just one, but two versions of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. It is literally the easiest game to unlock wrestlers with in this game. Of course, I gotta go with the PS3 version, but I did like the PS2 version for what we got with it, if I'm being honest with you here. And continuing on with the trend of having PS3 versions of games, as well as PS2 versions, we have SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. And honestly, the only reason why I bought these games, because they have trash career modes, is because they had, of all people, this was no joke, I bought these two because they had Big Daddy V in the game. And I am still a bit of a fan of the man, even though I understand why he is not as well liked in the wrestling ring. He does have his moments of being a little bit too crazy with his moves, but he's nowhere near Nia Jax's level of injuries, honestly. Like, he does have his fair share of injuring people, but nowhere near Nia Jax. But now we're going from one of the better games to what is regarded as one of the worst. WWE Legends of Wrestlemania. And in order for you to get the full extent of this game, you basically had to get save data from SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 to get pretty much a good amount of roster for what this game was apparently worth. Honestly, it's too different for my liking. So yeah, I would agree with that rating. Now, sadly, I don't have the PS3 version of the game, sadly. But I'm still showing it off anyway. WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2010. Not a bad game. It's a lot better than this game, though. I'll say that much. But yeah, it's not that bad game. Not that bad of a game, in my opinion. Let me tell you, this is the one game that I bought the most copies of in my entire life. My first copy was the Nintendo DS version, I think. Then it was the the PlayStation Portable version. Then it was the PlayStation 3 version, and now the PlayStation 2 version. I have bought 4 versions of this game, and I'm surprised I haven't gotten the Xbox versions of them yet. Next up, we got a game with a very unique roster, if I do say so myself. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. This version is the superior one. Because, and let me tell you, this version of the game, it is so laggy, it is so buggy, and it just freezes. This is the worst port of any wrestling game I have ever played. Period. Do not, I repeat, do not ever buy this copy of the game. Stay with the PS3 version. Stay with the PS3, PSP, stay with those versions, and you're good. And hello, Ducko, how you doing tonight? And we have a copy of a game that I honestly didn't know was released for the PS2 until a friend of mine gave it to me. But we also have WWE All-Stars, and I'm doing good, thank you for asking. This game was pretty fun for what I got out of it. It's really fun, but honestly, stick with and I'm tired of saying this again, stick with the then next generation console for this game. Because this game, I don't think this game has the DLC characters, probably not. But the funny part is the Nintendo 3DS version of this game is a lot better than this one from what I've seen of it. So yeah. But now yeah, that's exactly what I mean when I said the then next generation consoles. But now we're going from the old gen to the straight up next gen consoles pretty much. And we're starting off with WWE 12. This game. IGN gave this game a 9 out of 10. I would really give this an 8, honestly. Like, so many wrestlers that were in this game were either, it was their first appearance on this game, or it's been a while since they last appeared on this game. And this was actually the very first appearance of Brock Lesnar. Back when he wasn't even signed with the company. This was his first game appearance in SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. And when people saw he was an unlockable character, people just lost their minds a little bit. Because they were wondering, why is this man in this game when he was, technically kind of speaking, still signed with UFC at the time, supposedly, you know? The next year, he re-debuts, and the crowd goes freaking wild. But anyway, next up. WWE 13. Alongside the next game that I'm about to show you, I fucking love this game. Absolutely love it. Because what are you booing? Just because it's got CM Punk on the cover? Motherfucker, fuck you. Just because CM Punk. Boy. 8 out of 10. Bitch, that's a 9 out of 10. Fuck you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know I'm just messing with you. But anyway, in all honesty though, this game is really good. And honestly, I actually did try to... I would like to do like a universe mode with this game where we're basically doing Attitude Era wrestlers. And we're kind of adding wrestlers that are from the then modern day era that honestly would fit well with the Attitude Era, if I was being honest. But next up, the game with the most imaginative wrestlers imaginable. And he already knew what I was... Oh, wait, hold on. I probably shouldn't show that version. I probably shouldn't show that cover. I should probably show the original cover of the game. There it is, right there. You had The Rock, and then you had Daniel Bryan. Oh, wait, you want the Daniel Bryan cover? Alright, fine then. Fine then, I'll give you the Daniel Bryan cover. Alright, fine then. Fine then, I didn't know if you liked Daniel Bryan. I thought you hated him, but I guess you wanted The Rock. Hey, you said boo not the Rock cover, boo! So, I'm showing you the Daniel Bryan cover whether you like it or not, man. But in all serious, well, in that case, you're stuck with this cover. Honestly, though, either cover works for me, if I'm being honest with you here. I love this game, though. Regardless of which cover I'm showing off. Oh, you said that because you showed Brian's originally? Whatever. Anyway, this is a great game. It has probably one of the greatest rosters in 2K history. Outside of 2K22, because I think that roster has some damn good wrestlers in their own right. I honestly think these two are great rosters. Speaking of 2K22, I need to get back to playing Universe Mode on there. Honestly, though, I need to get back to playing Universe Mode on 13. Honestly, if I'm playing Universe Mode on any of the games, if I'm being truthfully honest with you here, actually, no. Actually, I would say all 4 of them. I'm just going to go on record and say I would do Universe Mode on all 4 of them. If anybody would love for me to do Universe Mode on all 4 of these, let me know and I'll probably do them. Here's why. Because 2011, like I said, has a pretty good roster in my opinion, because it shows some wrestlers that have since not been in the company for their one-off appearances. This game has some really interesting roster additions, aka Jim Ross. I'm not kidding. 13 because the Attitude Era, like I said I was going to do, and this one because of the amount of wrestlers that we have in this game. And I could honestly do a whole show with every single WrestleMania wrestler there in the games. Boom. Like crazy. But anyway. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, with the exception of SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, I have just about every DLC of these 3 games. This one I don't have because I got this shortly before they dropped the DLC packs of the games. So yeah. But if you also want me to show, and I'm not kidding when I say this, if you guys want me to do matches on all the rest of these games, like like career mode or anything of the sort with those other games, I'm trying to be careful with them. Of course, I've got to start with the first game of the batch. This one. If I'm going to play as a wrestler, I'm probably going to play as the Big Red Machine Kane. Because, in my honest opinion, Kane was one of the best wrestlers I've ever seen. Especially in his heel run from 2003 up until 2005 and 6. But even then, with that attire, his from 2000, technically 2003 or 4, up until 2012, I believe. Yeah, 2012. Yeah. So, if you guys want me to do some matches in career mode of all these games, and I do mean all of these games, let me know, and I would probably do them. But in any event, ladies and gentlemen, these are all of my games. Yeah, I just shown you every single one of my games. Crazy, huh? And now, let me show you something here. Actually, hold on a second here. These are all my games. A whole lot of them, too, right? So many of them. Yeah, I'm gonna put this back up on here. Alright. So. So, what time is it right now, anyway? Hold on a second. Oh, it's 2:45. It's almost 3 o'clock. I need to go to bed if I want to try to watch that. Either I'm going to pull an all-nighter. Either I'm going to go crazy and pull an all-nighter. Or, there's something here. We'll see. We'll see, honestly. Because I honestly want to. Actually, I was trying to do something here. Let me see here. Yep. Okay, so, but anyway, regardless of what I'm about to do, that is going to do it for me here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Before we end the stream, well, I do something here, real quick. I always do this with this phone because I can't work with the other phone. I need to be careful with how I do that here. We'll all go for a raid. And honestly, because I'm very curious. Oh, shit. Okay, cool. Alright. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what we got here. Oh! We got somebody playing Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled over here, man. Holy. It's been way too long, but let's see. We have Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled being played by somebody. We got Cookie Dough playing Pokemon Unite. So many people are getting very excited about the upcoming Nintendo Direct. A good number of people are going to be live streaming it. Is that real? Is that actually all of them? Really? Is that actually? Oh nope. There's somebody else playing Mario World by Dr. Jin. Beatles Nick playing Splatoon 3. Hesitated Cobra Gaming playing Fire Emblem. Let's see here. Not going to be going after anybody with a good amount of viewers that we don't need to do that to. You know what? I know exactly who we're going to raid today. Alright, we're going to be raiding Cup the Kitsune. I will say that she is a VTuber, but she's a pretty good VTuber. I watched her stream the other day, and so, I'm going to go ahead and, and we're going to go ahead and raid her. So this is the link to her channel, to her stream, and as per usual, Hashtag Freaky Raid. And I'll see you guys there. And until next time, this is Freaking Force 9 and a Force Waffle signing off.